This one is for you, my friend.
When you come to beautiful Prague, Czech Republic, you'll notice beautiful architecture, beautiful buildings, a great city, and you'll notice that on every corner, on every street in the tourist area, there are cars driving into pedestrian zones. But that's not the topic of today's episode. Today's topic of today's episode is weed and THC and HHC and whatever they call it to sell it to you. We have covered this on one of the previous episodes, so you can watch it. It's been quite popular among our viewers. But today we're going to focus on one specific case, on one specific person, on a specific store. I guess we're going to go back to the cars and pedestrian zone topic. Let me explain to them that they're in a no entry zone. Okay, that's the Charles Bridge. You don't want to... Oh, okay, whatever. It's so great, you know, these car sharing services like Uber and Bolt, they really make our city much better. Remember when people used to walk? Hi, I hope you're doing great. I just wanted to say I absolutely love your videos. I've watched every single one. Last weekend I was in Prague and had a wild experience that felt I needed to share. It was pretty scary and I thought maybe it could help others avoid a similar situation. I was with my boyfriend and we went to a cannabis shop at Charles Bridge. This one specifically. That one specifically. The one you'll see from the Charles Bridge. The one that uses Comic Sans on the house. I mean, great. It was so crowded. The man on the cashier was a young foreigner man with excellent English skills, so he could understand and communicate very well with us. We found some cookie boxes. One of them had THC cookies, 70 milligrams each. We asked the seller, is it real? Does it have an effect if I eat it? Seller, yes, it has. THC. How many joints of marijuana is equivalent to one cookie? One cookie can be equal to 2 joints. We eat it, no problem. Is it legal? Yes, it's legal. And edible? Yes, no problem. We bought it and went outside the store, leaving a number of people buying more and more from this store. When we went out, we had a small bite each. We felt nothing. We said, maybe it's just a scam, and we didn't continue eating. Few hours later, we decided to eat a full cookie each. That's when things went downhill fast. I have to say, I never took drugs or smoked anything ever. I started to feel dizzy and tired, zoned out. We ordered an Uber and went to the hotel. Starting from getting into the Uber, I can't remember anything, but some scenes, snippets of life, I felt horrible. My heart was racing crazy. I was shivering, shaking like a vibrator. Horrible feeling, really. Nothing helped. I had sugar, tea, nothing helped. My boyfriend was trying to calm me down and was saying that it will pass. It just needs time. But no, I felt so bad. I was this close to having a heart attack and dying. That's when my boyfriend called an ambulance. To this point, it's just a story that sometimes we get different stories, but this is where the twist for me happened. When the paramedics entered the room and saw the cookies box, he was so mad. He says it's common, it's illegal. He was really angry. He said we'll have to take her to a hospital and we will monitor her there. I can't describe how horrible I felt. It was the worst thing I ever experienced. Now, the paramedics said it's illegal, it's horrible to take, and it's common among tourists to take it. He also said that it should be for display only and not to eat. I just wanted to share this because honestly, how would any tourist know these things? The packaging looked legit. The seller said it was fine and there were no warnings in English. Well, guess what your boy Janek did? We went to the same store, we bought the same package, and no, we're not gonna test it. We just want to share the story. We moved because of all the cars to no entry zone for cars. Yeah, we didn't help it. But hey, we're filming THC. Let's go step by step what she was told, and some of it is not true. First of all, she was told that these are THC cookies, which even says on the labeling, well, not really, you cannot sell THC over counter in a store in downtown Prague or anywhere in our country. I was told the same thing. I just walked in and I said, can I eat this? That's THC, that's gonna make me high. Yes, yes, yes. Now, I'm not gonna trash talk the seller for this. He's gonna say anything to sell the product, and I'm not gonna blame him. I mean, there's tourists around. What, you're gonna say, no, it's not gonna make you high. No, these are not THC cookies, and no, the stones in the Charles Bridge are not original. Why would you ruin someone's vacation, right?
Yeah, my only problem is I'm like vegan, so I'm searching for like cookies that are vegan.
Ah, vegan cookies.
but they're
With wheat. Good luck with that.
Yeah.
But there is one part where the seller, I believe, should be more honest to tourists, and not just this one, but others as well. And that is reading the label on the packaging. Because even to the woman from Germany, and even to me, he said, yes, you can eat it, and they say it about all the products. Cool, and that's THC? It's THC. All right, so I can eat it and it'll make me good. It'll make me happy.
Sativa, more active, more happy.
More active, more happy?
Indica, more down, more relaxed.
Indica, more down, more relaxed. Got you. But when you actually read what's on the product, it says decoration purpose only, not to the purpose of eating. But it only says it in Czech. Let's find out if tourists coming to Prague can actually speak Czech and can read the labeling. Excuse me, do you speak English?
Yes.
Can you tell me what this says?
Sorry, I cannot.
You cannot understand. Thank you very much. Can you tell me if you can read what this says?
No.
Okay, thank you very much. It's kind of weird that tourists don't speak Czech. Can you read this?
That's Czech.
That's Czech. Can you understand what it says?
No.
Okay, thank you very much. Do you understand what it says?
Dekorační předmět není určeno pro konsumaci. It's like you don't have to use it. It's like for decoration.
And you're Czech.
Half Czech.
Half Czech, so you can understand that.
Yeah.
Do you think a foreigner would understand it?
No.
Okay, thank you very much. I like when others prove my point and I don't have to do it. Can you read this? Do you know what it means? What it says here on the box?
No. It's not English.
It's not English, I know. Yeah. But can you understand what it says?
No.
Okay. Thank you very much. Well, no wonder they don't understand because it's in Czech, which is kind of weird when you have a tourist product that you sell to tourists, but the labeling is only in Czech.
Do you know like which one will be the strongest?
Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not really like into these things so much. I think maybe the one that has the most letters might be strongest. I'm not sure.
The most what?
Most letters like THHC.
There was even a different story that we received from a tourist from Slovakia who was describing a school trip with kids where, believe it or not, 2 kids overdosed by eating HHC gummies. Now, thankfully and luckily, there's a new law in place that bans the sales of HHC stuff in these little stores around the city, and it has to be a specially designated store. Yet, if you still walk into these stores, you may come across products, which we did in a street around the corner, that does say HHC, but the contains are somehow changed, so it is actually not HHC, where we're getting back to the fact that they can put whatever they want on the label, nobody really cares, nor reads it, nor it really reflects what's inside the packaging, which does not really matter, and you don't really need to care about it because it's not intended for internal use. You're not supposed to eat it, drink it, smoke it. Not even kidding, this one that we bought, a joint, this one is not to be used in any case. It's for a collector's purpose or for gardening. So, hey, if you buy a joint for 400 crowns in Prague, use it for gardening. Ironically, if you want to be gardening with this product, you have to be 18 and plus. And some of the products even label that you cannot be a pregnant woman. So I guess pregnant women shouldn't garden.
And that's for smoking or eating or...
What I heard, I don't use it, so I'm not sure. But what I heard is that you put like a little bit to like a drink, and it should like make you more relaxed and.
Okay. And this one is for smoking.
Yes.
Let's go back to the person from the ambulance that was shocked with the box that they saw. But let's go to a different ambulance driver because a woman actually reached out to us and she told us that quite often she's going to cases where kids order different gummies or different cookies from online stores. More importantly, what she, the ambulance person, is describing in the email is that kids overdose because they take a gummy, they're like, oh, it's doing nothing, let's eat the whole box or the whole pack, and that's when things go down south quite quickly. By the way, ironically, we're describing these stories on a bridge where one of the most famous drug scenes from my favorite film, Euro Trip, took place, where they're pretending to be in Amsterdam, but filmed in Prague, which is can be easily done anytime. And they eat these cookies, they believe they're high because, you know, we're in Amsterdam, and then the guy just tells them, no, these were not real THC cookies. You're not high. For some reason, we're also selling not THC cookies, but people do get not high, but sick. Now, since we did mention kids and their attraction to these products, no wonder if you're selling it across from a school in a mini market and the labeling is colorful and it's picturesque and it's pleasing to an eye. It's not like a pack of cigarettes where there's picture of dead people and there's signs, "This will kill you." So we're marketing it to kids, or they are, and then we're surprised that kids buy it and eat it. Like, how can you be surprised with that? By the way, let's not stop there. We can go to all these little vape things that kids smoke every day. Imagine if Marlboro Lights would be, oh, which beautiful color do you want and which smell? But I guess the reason you're watching The Honest Guide is because you want honesty from us, and we're locals. Well, let me give you an honest information. Drugs are cheaper than this. If you actually buy drugs, which is illegal, it costs less than this stuff that is not drugs. It's ridiculous. It's like if jerking off would cost more than actually having sex with a hooker.
How much is this one? Sorry? 1,200. How much is it in euros? Oh, okay. It's pricey.
We decided to draw attention to the topic because just a couple days ago, I read an article where two female tourists collapsed on the square. An ambulance was called to them. Apparently they ate some gummies. And when we went through the comment section with Honza, they were just like, oh, these tourists, you know, get them out of our way. We don't care about them. And I was like, this is ridiculous. I mean, yes, tourists can bother people in a city, but they're still people. And we should take certain precautions for them not to be harmed. And one thing may be that on certain packaging will write, don't eat this, or don't smoke, or whatever it. And since it's not written on the package, we're the ones helping you, translating you, telling you. So it says, don't eat, decoration purposes only. By the way, which is ironical enough, kept staring at it the whole time. The advertisement for the shop outside, yeah, tricked ya. Not an advertisement, it's an art piece. If somebody's tricking you with a stupid poster outside, I wouldn't trust them with products that you're gonna inhale or eat. The case I was just describing in the video, you can see different clothing, so it's some time ago. I didn't have detailed information, now I do, because one of the persons working for the emergency services actually reached out to us, and he was present to the situation when these two girls overdosed. About 2 weeks ago, I work for the emergency services. I dealt with a case where two foreign women bought 2 packages of mushrooms and various THC candies, and they both collapsed on the square within an hour. Both ladies were taken to the nearby hospital, and we were told that their lives were in immediate danger due to consuming these candies. We learned that approximately every week foreigners are taken to hospital due to this very problem. When we tried to find out how is this even possible that these things could be bought in the center of Prague, right there by the way, we were told that they were only souvenirs, and therefore these shops can sell them to tourists, not knowing what it actually is. If this is happening on a weekly basis, I do hope somebody will do something about it. We did make this video in Czech as well, and we'll make sure to send it to the officials, because as of right now, there's no change whatsoever to these shops or to the packaging that it would clearly state to the tourists, this what you're buying is not meant to be eaten or inhaled in any way. And if anytime during the video you're gonna be saying like, well, why do you allow these stores and places to be around everywhere in downtown? Well, we're not the ones deciding, you tourists are, so it's up to you. If you support these stores, there will be more of them. If you don't, they'll disappear. Bye-bye. Oh, by the way, anybody wants, well, I should probably throw this away. Czech word at the end that will come useful if you'll be using and buying products in these stores. You have to claim to be a collector, which is sběratel. Sběratel is collector. Sběratel.